So your head goes flying.
Ow!
In a long-forgotten graveyard, a elvish bard kneels down to the ground. He mutters the ancient incantations and clicks away his fingers. Suddenly, a skeletal hand bursts up from the ground.
How's that, Fritz?
Tom Boner.
You know I hate that name.
Well, I hate you.
Let's settle this then, to the death. Again.
Again!
Away and welcome to Tabletop Troop.
Tabletop Troop!
Tabletop trope.
Today, our two players are going to face off versus one another. It is a player versus player.
And what's different about this player versus player?
Well, usually you guys would cooperate, but in this case, you're going to be battling one another to the death. Or the re-death, shall we say, because one of them is a zombie and one of them is a skeleton. In this ancient graveyard, a bard kneels down beside your grave, muttering the incantations of the Speak with Dead spell. You come to life, buried beneath the dirt, and claw your way finally to the light of day, or shall we say, the light of the moonlight in this misty graveyard night. Would you care to describe kind of what you look like in the state you are in now, but who you were in previous life, or when you were still living?
So, I'm going to be, well, I was, I guess, Fritz, the mayor of the local sort of village. I'm hoping I died of old age, but I'm unsure. And also, I'd say probably in like old, moth-eaten and very decayed, like fine garments. Probably got a couple of rings on my fingers if my grave hasn't been desecrated yet. So yeah, that would be Fritz.
But you are more zombie-like in appearance.
I'm very zomboid in appearance. Withdrawn face, dark, matted, blotchy skin.
The bard who is now proceeding to speak to you, and you only know that you have to answer 5 questions for some reason. But it's difficult to deal with, like there's some semblance of you that's trying to remember what life was once upon a time, who you were, what you're doing here. And he proceeds to kneel down to you and says, I'm terribly sorry to have awoken you in such a way. I do hope it's all right. Oh shit, was that one of my questions, I suppose?
Yes.
Did it again. Okay. Not a question. No question. This is now a question. Do you know a certain bard that lived in the same village as you? His name was Tom Bones. Do you know such a fella?
Yes.
Okay. Can you point me to his grave?
Yes.
You can, but you have to ask him to, will you?
I sort of, as you say that, I sort of hold your hand up and just kind of trying to entice you to point towards it. He quickly makes his way over there, digs up that grave, and does the same incantation for Speak with Dead.
Okay.
You, same thing. To life. Your grave is a little bit more shallow. Nobody really cared to take proper care of it. You kind of was just dumped in. It's actually a mass grave, so there are like other bodies in and around you, very shallow. So you've just stood up out of the ground.
Okay. Well, this is new.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess this up this time. Your name is Tom Bones, is it not?
Yes.
Aha, so he wasn't lying. Great. Perfect. I heard that you had a legendary loot that you once possessed. Seeing as you're dead, I don't suppose you would mind if I take said loot for myself. I mean, your legend and prowess should carry on, should it not?
Sure. I don't know where it is, though.
That seems to be a problem. Well,
Am I dead?
you don't ask questions. That's not how this works.
Oh. Well, how does this work?
Well, it's actually the first time I'm doing this myself. I had to awaken another fella over there to try and find you, and actually I've done about 10 of them.
Is that Fritz? Oh, that bastard.
So-
You know, he killed me.
I actually see a sack with a loot in right there.
What?
I hope you don't mind, but I'm just
No.
gonna take that and be off.
No way, that's a family heirloom.
He grabs the bag with the loot and he kind of backs out of the situation. The two of you see each other from across the graveyard.
Tom Boner.
You know I hate that name.
Well, I hate you.
Let's settle this then. To the death. Again.
Again.
Now, normally, Speak with Dead only raises Dead to be able to speak, and then they sit back down. But this unending, enduring rivalry and nemesis that you are to each
powerful.
other is powerful enough to awaken you from the deathly slumber, and you both rise up.
How am I speaking without vocal cords? That's strange.
It's magic. Now shut up.
And so we are immediately gonna roll for initiative.
Da-da-da. Ooh, I've got a -2 to initiative. Good times.
Got a +2.
Fuck you.
But I rolled a 2, so that's 4.
I rolled an 8.
Right, so this so that everybody at home knows, they are using the stat blocks of a skeleton and a zombie, but with the addition that they both have loathsome limbs. So, Mayor Fritz, you rise up, you see the man you have most hated in your life. You had hoped that when you buried him last would be the last time, but it seems not.
I thought I'd never see your face again.
What face?
True. Well, good riddance. Ah! And I'm gonna charge at him, but like by charge I mean just like
Shamble.
foot dragging. I can
Shamble
move
at
20
4.
feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll get there. And
Get there eventually.
I'm gonna shuffle fast.
There's a bit of
Dash
anticlimax moment where it's like,
No, actually, I'm just gonna
But we're
move.
so far from each other.
I'm just gonna move up there to there. Yes.
Oh, I see. Still slower
Come
than
here
a turtle.
and face me.
You're still slow as a turtle.
You know, I take comments about my weight very personally.
Wait, I was commenting on your speed, sir.
Well, you know, turtles are round, so.
Oh yeah, they are.
right.
I will also move forward.
So interestingly, you only have a speed of 20, which gives you a slight of movement advantage.
You know, I tried to tell you, the whole Elizabeth thing wasn't personal. You wouldn't listen, you just had to go and hang me.
You banged my wife, Tom Boner.
It was love. It was real love. We were in love.
And I ran up to you. I think that's 30 feet. So I can move 30 feet.
Oh, take a slash, you zombie fuck. How
It's
dare
like your
you?
jokes still haven't gotten any better.
Oh, they haven't. My jokes don't land, but at least my hits do.
My armor class is 8, so.
They should land. So that's 18 to hit.
Don't hit, dude.
So you'd roll a d6.
One target hit 5. 1d6 plus 2.
Roll a 1.
1 plus 2.
Curse ya. Young
Curse you, you just know how to get in my head, don't ya?
As you guys clash, meet here in the middle, another grave that was next to the mayor's grave starts to... And Elizabeth pops up. She says, "Oh, Tommy, I always wished you would come back."
Elizabeth, my love.
She's lying. Elizabeth, go back to sleep.
No!
Yeah. I'm gonna try and swipe at them. No, it's natural 1.
Oh, stop it. Please do stop it. Can't we just all work something out together?
Oh, what, like polyamory? Nah, hit me, you skullfuck.
And you go at it again. Roll for attack.
Now hit me, you bony fuck. I know the irony of my surname being Bones, and now I'm just Bones. I know it's all kinda.
Yeah, it's kind of like someone wrote it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite poetic actually. I should write a song about that. Never mind. 16 plus 2.
That's gonna hit.
18.
That'll be another hit, yeah.
D6 rollies. 5 plus 2. 7
Alright,
damage.
So, roll a d20.
So Loathsome Limbs come into effect now. What
So,
did you get?
should I roll? Or?
No, you can roll, that's fine.
Cool. I rolled a 3, so one of my legs falls off.
Your legs.
Yeah.
Oh, so I went for the legs. I'm trying to hit your penis. You still have a penis. I don't have a
You're
penis.
always jealous of my girth.
I didn't know I was, but now I do.
So the severed leg has its own initiative. I'll say it's just after yours. It has an AC of 8. It can't attack. It has a speed of 5, so it's kind of just hopping around. But I will say you can use it to like try and trip him or distract him. Or,
Okay.
Like
I'm going to use my leg and like take it behind him.
Okay.
Let it go behind him.
Okay, cool. It was his turn, so it'll be yours first and then the leg.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
So if it's the leg's turn
Ha!
first and it's here on my side,
You can decide whether you
How does,
or the leg go
the
first.
severed leg affect his speed?
You have a half movement. speed.
yeah. So I'm okay.
Half
I'm gonna
the
let
legs,
my
half the
I'm gonna
speed.
let my leg bounce like around you and go
Okay.
behind you, and I'm gonna try and shove you and trip him so that my leg trips you.
So going for a shove attack.
Yeah.
So it's you also it's versus, right?
Yeah, no, it is.
Shove
It
is
is opposed athletics checks.
Okay.
But your
6.
but your leg
Roll
is
a 4.
your leg is essentially giving you the help action.
Ah,
So,
that's right.
yeah.
All right. Ah, 8.
That'll do it.
It's like a moment of
We're just like,
Typical politician. Place dirty.
now stay there.
And then I'm gonna
boys don't be so nasty to each other.
then I'm gonna use my movement to hop over there.
All right. So you knock him over, and then you wanted to move back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and move towards that. I can only move 10 feet, so I'm gonna hop 10
okay.
feet there. Yeah.
I'll just put this tiny little skull as the leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
The leg that tripped you.
All right. Then it's back to Tom Bones.
Tom Bones will use half his movement, get up. Alright. I will step back a bit to about here.
Alright.
And then I'm going to take a short bow attack at him.
Oh, look what I got here.
A half-rotten, rusty arrow fired out, but nonetheless, you shoot it. Go for the roll. Fritz, you never wrote me any poetry.
Well, neither did he, love. We all know he couldn't write for shit.
All right, that was the other fella.
What?
What? You said you love my songs and my poems.
Okay, what did you get?
I got a 12 to hit.
That, I guess, if I do have quarter cover, is my AC. No, I've got
you
10. So that does hit, yeah.
Okay, well,
Come on. You've always been a coward. Come up here and face me.
That's a 6 plus 2.
Man to man.
8 damage.
The mayor is taking it hard.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
Not only there's bits of flesh you've now torn away.
My arm falls off.
Shit. Go get him.
Oh, you're just multiplying. You're just adding to your army.
Come on, you coward. Come and face me. Bones to bones.
And then I'm gonna just hop in here so that I've got full cover. Because I want to not get shot by arrows. And then I'm going to let my arm and leg,
Okay, so
so my leg can move 5 feet. It's gonna hop towards you. And my arm will then just kind of hop 5 feet that way, I guess.
we'll just use a dice for your arm.
Yeah.
So how do you want it? 10 feet towards them?
Yeah, so, yeah, this thing.
Cool. You just have these skeletal limbs now crawling towards you. Is that your turn? Mm-hmm. Okay. The bard who had taken your loot from you is now sort of walked away, but then heard the situation coming down. So he's sort of on a stump somewhere, playing a little melody, watching it all unfold.
That's my loot.
Hey, buddy. You got a bow and arrow there for me?
I feel like it would be unfair to intrude. It seems like you have things.
Well, you've already intruded, so fuck you. Now, come and face me.
With the loose arm pointing at me. The
My
severed
loose
arm.
arm points at,
Come and face me.
and the other arm just flips you off.
The foot. Oh, no, from behind.
Middle toe.
It's very insulting. I've never been flipped off by a foot before.
I'll just move around. I've got 30 feet of movement, so I'll
Yeah.
come that way.
Shit.
Hey,
Mayor
I see you.
Mayor Fritz is in trouble.
Yeah, get ready to get poked by the bone. Poked with an arrow by the bone. The trombone. It's like trombone, but trombone. 15 plus 2.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
You just got tromboned.
That's 5 damage.
Yeah,
I believe that puts you at 1 HP.
really.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you roll for the
Oh yeah. So let
loathsome
me just
limbs?
quickly see. So I rolled an 8. My other leg is severed.
Just hopping around on your girth.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna drag myself forward with my penis.
It's but a flesh wound.
All right.
Oh, Fritz, you never did take care of your body.
Not like you did either.
Take care of his body.
You just took care of his body.
And can I pick up my leg and try and throw it at him?
Absolutely.
Right with the
It'll be an improvised weapon, but
All right.
yeah.
Ooh, it's a natural 18.
All right.
So I guess that would be a 16 then.
That'll hit.
All right.
16 will hit.
2 points of damage.
gross.
Now there's like a foot hopping next to you.
Okay.
And then I'm
Disturbing.
going to use my one arm to crawl 5 feet. Again, just try and crawl in behind there.
I will say that there are people do come here and loot graves quite often. So I will say that the one just behind you on this side, there's like a bit of a sunken in pit that if you wanted to crawl in there, it would give you full cover.
Okay, I will, yeah.
Unless he obviously moved right up to you. But
I'll flop over there, yeah.
okay, cool. So you just crawl slowly into the hole that is.
You try and hit me now, you bastard.
I actually just want to put these extra characters here for just the sake of minis.
You
Elizabeth.
stay out of this,
That's
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth and the bard.
Oh, Elizabeth. You're looking quite fleshy.
Fleshy.
How about you and me, Rattlesome Bone?
This is the bard saying that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bards. Okay, whose turn is it? I believe it's your turn, Tom Bones.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back here.
Okay, so you can go 10, 20. You can pretty much get next to him. You know.
I'll get there. Hey, come out there and I'll
Stab into the hole with.
Where you did move out of range of the arm.
No, it's a leg.
Is that the leg? No. The leg was the skull.
Oh
The
yeah,
arm is the
right.
dice.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
picked up the arm, but
that's
my
a-
other leg is lying next to me, next to him as well
Right.
currently.
Next to him, like
Oh
here.
yeah, so can I? No, so my leg is there where he is now.
All right.
So I picked up the arm and threw it. Can I let the leg like stick out and try and trip him as he's shambling over to me?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah,
My
but
contested-
but first of all, as he moves away, there's an attack opportunity.
Oh,
with,
right.
with the claw.
With the claw.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's 13.
That's right on dot.
That'll hit.
Oh yes. Okay, perfect.
dot.
So that's 3 points of damage.
3 points. All right, all
Really
right.
not rolling so
Finally,
well.
a little bit of
Ow.
clap back.
Ow, my bones.
All right. And then you may proceed
in my bones.
to try and trip him as he comes along.
All right, okay. So maybe like a contested.
Yeah.
Athletics again?
Basically a shove attack again.
Okay, cool.
Trip him.
Am I doing strength or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Natty twins for the
That's-
most stupid roll.
I'd say, yeah.
Okay. 12.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either way. The leg sort of tries to sneakily like keep itself hidden
Yes,
in the
oh,
ground.
wait.
It's gonna act real coy, and then when you come by, it's just gonna go.
If it could whistle, it would.
So you fall face first, I'll say about 10 feet away from him
Okay.
as the leg trips you
Okay.
over.
All right. I'm gonna just try and crawl out 5 feet. Do I get next to him if I move 5 feet?
Well, how much movement do you have? 5 feet.
I've got 5 feet of movement.
It's in one hand.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't do anything else. So
Your claw has a 10-foot movement, which I will say can reach him. So he's technically in that block then.
all right.
So if you want to.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'll just crawl my claw. I'll peek out from the grave, stay inside it, crawl my claw closer, and make a little attack.
Why is it doing it? Oh,
That's
damn
gonna
claws.
be 11 plus 3.
That's a hit right there.
Come on, 6. 7 points of damage. So now you roll it.
Now you roll Loathsome Limbs.
I rolled a 19.
A 19.
Yeah, for the Loathsome Limbs.
So your head goes flying.
Ow!
It crawls up to you and then it
And the vertebrae just pops
Because
off.
it's already weakened
Yeah.
from the hanging.
So the arm comes like crawling up and then just kind of
So
like
what does
pops
is
your
my
head
whole
off.
body now a limb?
No,
yeah,
you're-
so your body can still move.
Yeah.
It just can't see where it's going unless your head can see where it's going.
Okay, okay.
The severed head has a speed of 0. You can't make a bite attack, which you couldn't do anyways. Yeah, that's it pretty much.
Okay.
The body is blinded unless the head can see it, so you kind of have to cooperate between your head and your body.
So you can probably pick your skull up.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Okay. So the head is now lying next to the body, and it's like, get the limbs! Get the limbs!
I'll say, I mean, your foot's a far way away. It's probably going to take a long time to even get
It's only
here.
got 5 feet.
So I'm going to use the skull for the time being as your head.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah, then my head's gonna direct my body to hit the foot again. So I'm gonna try and hit the foot again.
Okay.
Okay, to the left. Swipe, swing.
I'm going to say because there's some cooperation involved here, just make it's not going to be a terribly high DC, but make a, what would this be?
Yeah, what is a coordination skill?
Yeah, between head. I would say just perception.
Yeah, I would say perception's probably like wisdom.
Okay, -1. 12.
I'd say that's fine.
16 plus 2.
It's gonna hit.
Shaklang.
Well, I've only got 1 point of
yeah.
hit points, but what was it? Roll the damage. Roll the damage.
Yeah, roll damage. There is something that might
6.
still happen.
6. Okay.
damage.
Okay.
So I have to roll an 11 or higher on my con save.
Yeah.
really?
So what happens now is the zombie has undead fortitude. So he must make a con save, DC plus 5 the damage, unless it was radiant, but it wasn't. And then he would drop to 1 hit point instead of.
Wow, damn, he would just stay. Just
What was the total that we needed? 11.
It was, let's just see, 5 plus 6.
Yeah, so 11. So that's a 12. 9 plus 3.
Yeah.
No way, dude!
You stab the leg, and somehow through whatever magic is keeping this thing alive, transfers, and he
Just see a claw go.
Not yet, you bastard.
For a moment, Elizabeth and the bar turn like, oh, and then
I'm going to try and get my one leg that is there, that's currently like at the skull, to kick his skull as far away. But like a shove, basically. No damage, it's just a shove action,
Okay.
I guess.
I mean, you could do basically a slam attack as
Yeah.
a kick.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a 12, which I don't think hits.
No.
No, that's
13. No, wait. It's not a 12. If it's a slam attack,
is plus
it's-
3.
Yeah, plus 3, so then it's a 14. So,
Okay.
so but, so I
do I
think
take damage
it
for
says a severed leg is unable to attack. So I'm just going to try and kick his head
okay,
a little
I
bit
see.
away from his body.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't do any damage to you, but your
No,
head rolls
no.
away.
Okay.
Hopefully
Shut
it like
them
gives you
legs.
disadvantage on
I'll
your
say,
attacks or something.
Make a after you hit, just make a general strength check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 1. 15.
Okay. That's quite a sturdy kick from the from the leg. Which way you want to kick it?
Towards that statue there by you.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. So. But I want you to roll a. Just roll percentile dice.
Percentile dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Because my head can't move.
Your head can't move by itself, so
Might be that you're face down in the dirt.
there's a 58% chance that your face will be in the dirt.
Okay, I rolled a 30
Okay, so your face is
in the dirt.
in the dirt. Cannot see your body.
You can still attack me, it's just with disadvantage.
Right.
And remember, my AC is only 8, so.
All right, that's your turn.
Is that my turn?
No, that was his turn. Sorry.
It's your
Back to
turn.
Tom Bones.
Okay, well, I guess my body's just gonna head away. Just like, there's something! I can't see shit!
Try and remember where the leg was.
I can't see shit! Yeah, so disadvantage roll.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this.
2 natural 20s, let's go.
Well, it's a 14.
Not bad.
8 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit.
It still hits.
Okay, well,
Alright.
then I'll roll it again, roll the damage.
Okay, that's 7 this time.
7. Oh, wow. So 5 plus 7. 12. Natural 1.
What's happening? What happened? What happened? The soul leaves the body once more.
Mayor Fritz is once again.
Elizabeth, we can finally be together. Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Hey. Anyone? Buddy, where are you? Hello. just eternity of face in the dirt. I kind of wish I was the one to die.
And with that, finally, your rivalry is settled to a degree.
Settled.
Until
Got his revenge.
perhaps until you meet in the next life.
Next life.
Okay.
Stay tuned for more adventures of Tom and Fritz.